All right, so there are two persons in this picture. One is a politician and one is a political puppet. So can you point the political puppet? You guessed right. Ademola Adeleke is the political puppet. Because tell me why you are presenting your certificate of return to Nyesom Wike, the minister. You are a governor, for crying out loud. There's a reason why he's doing that. And I will point you to that reason. He's trying to validate the whole structure of the APC. You know, because at the end of the day, like I said, he's a puppet. Accord, all of them, they're all a bunch of the same people. They're all a bunch of the same people. And while looking at him, as I see this picture, I start to respect Fubara more. At least Fubara even fought for what he believed in. Fubara fought. They had to use federal power. You know, they suspended it for 6 months, brought in a sole proprietor to take over the state. But at the end of the day, he was defeated, but he fought. I respect men that fight before defeat. But this one now, you are clearly a political puppet, because I remember last week, where you people were saying APC are evil, the people associated with APC, because you all know Wike is 100% associated with APC. The people associated with APC are bad, different tweets here and there. Nigerians were bashing APC. Immediately Ademola Adeleke won. The first thing he did was to endorse APC, was to endorse Tinubu for president. That was the first thing he did. Was to endorse Tinubu as president. But now I'll just show you so that you can see the pattern and what I'm trying to say. Because like this, from what they are doing now, 2027, there will actually not be a problem when Tinubu is announced the winner. 100%. See the pattern, right? Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, when Ademola Adeleke came to Abuja, to the villa, to present the certificate of return to Tinubu, you know, Tinubu na president. Then outside he was interviewed and they asked him some questions, and this was his response.
A level playing field that you have mentioned severally.
Yes, that's why I'm here to thank Mr. President, the father of the nation, because he fought for this democracy. That is why he allowed free and fair election, and that is the result. That is why I'm here to say thank you for making sure that democracy lives in Nigeria. Okay? Thank you very much.
So he said he came to thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the father of the nation, the father of democracy, right? And then he went to say for allowing a free and fair election. So he came to thank Tinubu for democracy and free and fair election. So let's listen to Wike.
Don't come here. Don't come here. Don't come and tell me now that I have won, I have defeated Tinubu. If Tinubu did not allow free and fair election, would I have won? No. Because they are not free and fair election.
So Wike is also saying, so you see what they are trying to, what they are pushing now. They are pushing that Tinubu is a man of free and fair election. Tinubu is a man that respects democracy and blah, blah, blah. So therefore, come 2027, right? Anything that happened, whatever results that comes out, it has been said that Tinubu allowed a free and fair election in Osun State, even though he had federal power, federal minds that he could have easily taken it. But since Tinubu is a man, a very just man, a very, Tinubu, oh my God, he's a man of free and fair election. This is the same Tinubu that was rumored to have rigged 2023 election. 100%. It was clear. So therefore, in 2027, which they will obviously rig, you can't say anything because they will just point hands to the Osun election. So at the end of the day, it's all a game. It's all a game because this all these people are like a bunch of the same people. You understand? These are a bunch of the same people. So tell me why Ademola Adeleke is presenting a certificate of return to Nyesom Wike. President, I go say okay, but to Wike as how now? Again, like I said, I respect Siminalayi Fubara. I respect Siminalayi Fubara. 100%. 100%. And now, I'll go to the next part of this. You see, these elites, they have a pattern. And the pattern is this. When they have their family, their friends, and all that. You see, I'll use David as an example. I'll just be waiting for David in 2027 election. That's when I'll be waiting for him, right? Now, when they fight for your uncle, APC na devil, APC bad. You were actively campaigning against APC because your uncle, your family was involved, right? your family was involved. I will highlight two things here. Your family was involved. You did very active. You did bash APC, XYZ, and blah, blah, blah. Now, you don't frolic around them. All of them, they play. I hope say in 2027, your voice go loud. Because now you get social media. Everybody on the media was actually focused on the election and they were supporting your uncle. You understand? I hope say 2027, when everybody they talk say, okay, we don't tire for APC, I hope say that your voice will be loud that time to say, okay, yes, don't vote APC and blah, blah, blah. I just hope we hear you that time. And then secondly, I was looking at the whole thing, the whole Oshun governorship, blah, blah, blah. I see saying family name just did there, they're Adelekes. You see, Nigerians are a bunch of hypocrites, right? You people are a bunch of the same people. Hypocrites, that's what you are. Say, Ramon, the family, they don't hold the state for a long time. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it's good, but if now Wike family hold River States like that, now go like how? If now APC, one APC governor, now in the senior brother don't do governor, the senior brother don't do senator. You see, una no call on family business. As na Adeleke now, una feel say na them too smart. You see, that's the problem. Sentiment in the eyes of the people, and then you see, you people are just hypocrites at the end of the day. You understand? That's their, anyways, that's their business. Now they could go sabi, you understand? But I don't support one family make this one be this one, this one be that one for Eastern one state. You understand? For Eastern one state. And again, I would not lie to you guys. When I went to Osun State, I was disappointed. I'll tell you for free, I was disappointed. Especially with the kind of exposure and the kind of relative that the governor had. You have David as your nephew. You have B-Red as your son. You have Shinorambo as your son. These are people that have traveled abroad before. You know, these are people that they can replicate what they have seen abroad. Ordinarily, that state's no supposed to be the way I see them. I go there, I get chieftaincy title for there. So I know what I'm saying. When I got there, I was disappointed. I'm not even going to lie. So forget all this media is working and blah, blah, blah. Yes, he might have done a couple of things. But then again, I expected with the exposure of his family, with the exposure of his family members and all that, that state would have been transformed. In short, that state, based on how it take be, that state's now they're supposed to set as an example for Nigeria. Based on, they have the clouds. They have the support. People know the family. Family, that state does not even have an airport. You have to come from Lagos, you have to come from Oyo State, you now drive, and you move. They don't get airport. How many structures? How many? Within really they there? You understand? So I just hope that this next 4 years, they will use it to do something better. To be honest, I hope that this next 4 years, they'll use it to do something better. That's just 100%. You see, me, I'm a patriotic citizen of this country. I'm not scared to tell you what I need to tell you. I'll just tell you over. Who won't cry, me cry. Who won't insult me, insult. Because to be very honest, does Verydarkman care about your insult? It's not like you're doing me anything. I will always say these things, that I'm doing you people a favor. Talking about these things every day and trying to open the eyes of people is stress. And getting insulted while trying to do that is all stress. You understand? It's stress, but we just have to say what we have to say. The truth is bitter, I'll say it. You people don't like to hear it, but I will always say it. If nobody will say it, I will always say it. But again, the message to David is that I hope you come out in 2027 to come and start. All what you talk about APC, you need to repeat them in 2027, right? You need to repeat it. You have said APC is this, APC is that. Repeat it again. May not be said only your family time when they talk about Nigerian problem. And again, that state, with your influence, B-Red, Shinorambo, all of you can put it together to make that state way better than what it is today. You understand? Don't tell me that it's not my state. It is Nigeria. That is it's our country. I can go any state of my choice because I'm a Nigerian. Any state. So every state is my business. And again, like I said, the man is a puppet, 100%. People are all in it together just to validate 2027 election. That's where people are approaching. Because there's no way Tinubu is not going. Tinubu cannot lose 2027. He can't try that. Anyways, peace and love, don't play. If you play, go online, I will learn the hard way, don't play. Oh, I forgot one thing. And last week, I think I said I wasn't feeling the vibe. And people said, oh, what is Verydarkman feeling like? Oh, they asked me about David, and he said he's not feeling the vibe. Well, I have my reasons for not feeling the vibe. Politics. Peace and love, don't play. If you play, go online, I will learn the hard way, don't play.